This is tragic and should never have happened.
Hickman's brother says the dispute stemmed from a $15 deposit Davis wanted refunded for a lash appointment. On the day she died, Hickman offered a $20 lash special on social media and encouraged interested customers to send her a direct message to book an appointment. Her brother says Hickman was very busy on Friday and believes she was running late.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Frankly, it's horrible that a dispute of any kind could lead to a murder, much less a murder of two people. And so my heart goes out to the victim's family. This is tragic.
Records show Davis has previously faced charges including harassment, reckless endangerment, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct. In March, she was charged with 4 counts of harassment for allegedly throwing glass plates at children ages 9, 8, 7, and 5. The pending charges resulted in a judge denying her bond at a hearing Monday morning. Andrea Rainey, NBC 15 News.
Her entire house is pink. I'm talking about when you go over there, you're going to eat out of pink. You eating pink.
Balloons, candles, and flowers surrounded the family as they remembered a woman they say loved fashion, traveling, and bringing people together.
They lost their mother, they lost their sister, my sisters lost their nieces. And I thought I couldn't have no more kids. And I had her, and that was the most beautiful baby you can lay your eyes on. I miss my baby. I just want my baby.
In Mobile with photojournalist Mason Terrell, Catherine Burke, WKRG News 5.
"23-year-old China Hickman was a devoted mother, a successful entrepreneur, and a woman determined to build a better future for her family. Those who knew her describe her as soft-spoken, yet strong-willed, intelligent, and fiercely dedicated to her children. She loved fashion, enjoyed traveling, and worked tirelessly to provide the life she envisioned for her family. After learning she was pregnant with her 3rd child, China made the decision to leave her job and focus full-time on the lash business she had built from her home in Mobile, Alabama. Her loved ones say she poured her heart into her work, balancing motherhood with entrepreneurship while preparing to welcome another baby. But on the evening of July 10th, everything changed. According to Mobile police, officers responded to a home on Anders Drive around 8 in the evening, just off Ziegler Boulevard, after receiving reports of a shooting. When they arrived, they found China suffering from a gunshot wound. She was pronounced dead at the scene, and her unborn child also did not survive. Investigators say the shooting stemmed from a dispute involving one of China's clients. Police identified the suspect as 29-year-old Canadrea Davis, who had reportedly come to China's home for a lash appointment. Authorities say an argument broke out, but investigators have not publicly confirmed exactly what led to the confrontation. China's family believes the disagreement involved a $15 deposit for the appointment, while her brother, Jalen Hickman, said the issue was about enforcing her business policies rather than the money itself. According to him, China had been trying to reschedule appointments because she needed to pick up her children, and he believes the customer became upset. Police arrested Davis the following day. After confirming that China had been pregnant, the Mobile County District Attorney's Office upgraded the charge to capital murder for the deaths of both China and her unborn child. District Attorney Keith Blackwood said Davis appeared in court for a bond hearing where a judge denied bond. If convicted, she could face life in prison without the possibility of parole or the death penalty. Court records also show Davis was already out on bond in an unrelated case at the time of the shooting. Those previous charges alleged she threw glass plates at children as young as 5 years old. Those allegations remain separate from the current homicide case. As news of China's death spread, the Mobile community came together to support her family. Hundreds of relatives, friends, and community members attended candlelight vigils, many wearing pink, her favorite color, and bringing balloons, candles, and flowers in her memory. For China's loved ones, the pain extends far beyond losing a daughter, sister, and friend. Her mother, Chastity Bell, described the grief as unlike anything she had ever experienced, saying her family lost not only China, but also the unborn grandchild they were eagerly awaiting. China's sister, Tiara McCants, remembered how excited China was about expanding her lash business after discovering she was pregnant, while her brother, Jalen, said that before she was ever known as an entrepreneur, she was first and foremost a loving mother.
Hundreds of voices, one message. Remember China Hickman. Police say the 23-year-old was shot and killed on Anders Drive last Friday.
This a different type of pain. This a different type of hurt.
China's mother, Chastity Bell, sharing those words days after the deadly shooting. She sat on a couch surrounded by family, friends, and a community in mourning.
I lost my grandchild. They lost their mother. They lost their sister.
The Mobile County DA's office says China was pregnant when she was killed. Police arrested Kenedria Davis on Saturday. DA Keith Blackwood says Davis's murder charge has since been upgraded.
She's now charged with capital murder. There was a bond hearing, and bond has been denied.
Mobile police say Davis was China's customer, and there was a dispute over the purchase of lashes or services. Police are still investigating what exactly led to the shooting.
When she found out that she was pregnant, she quit her job and she picked back up on doing her lashes. You know, that's something that she started years ago.
China's sister, Tiara McCant, says China was a talented lash tech and ran a business from her home. Her family believes the argument with Davis that led to her death was over $15.
It's crazy, like for $15?
4 days after the shooting, those who knew China filled the night with balloons, candles, and memories. Her family says the candles burning here tonight reflect the impact China had on so many lives. Her brother, Jalen Hickman, says she was a driven entrepreneur and always working towards something big. But before her business, he says one thing always mattered most.
Before the entrepreneur, China, it was the mother. She was a great mother. She loved her kids.
Now, as the capital murder case moves through court, China's family says the fight for justice is only beginning.
But I don't want my niece and nephew to grow up in a world and think that there wasn't justice for their moms.
This should be something that changes something, not just another story about somebody's life being taken to senseless gun violence. Because she was so much more.
Today, China leaves behind 2 young children who will grow up without their mother. Her family says their focus now is making sure justice is served, not only for China, but also for the unborn child whose life was taken alongside hers. As the criminal case moves forward, they hope her story becomes more than another headline and instead serves as a reminder of the devastating consequences of senseless violence.